My heart races when I think of you, and it shatters when I think of losing you. You're my weakness, my one true desire, and if I can't have you, I'll fight to make sure no one else does. I can't breathe without you. You are my air, my reason for living, and I will not let anyone else take that away from me. If I can't have you, then no one will. The thought of you being with someone else is unbearable. You are my weakness, the one thing I can't control. If I can't have you, I'll make sure you're never anyone else's. Everything in my life has led me to you, and now that you're here, I can't imagine losing you. If I can't be the one to keep you, no one else will be. You are my heart, my soul, my everything. Without you, I am empty. I won't let anyone else claim what is mine. If I can't have you, then no one will. The feeling I have for you is overwhelming, consuming. You are the one person who completes me, and if I can't have you, I'll stop at nothing to make sure you belong to me. You have my heart, my mind, my soul. I can't bear the thought of you being with anyone else. If I can't have you, I will make sure no one else can have you either. Every time I look at you, I see everything I've ever wanted. You are my weakness, my obsession, and I can't let go. If I can't have you, then no one else will. You make me feel alive, but you also make me feel desperate. The thought of you slipping away from me is too much to bear. If I can't have you, then no one else will. You are everything to me. I can't imagine a future without you in it. If I can't be the one to have you, then I will make sure no one else will be. This love is a fire that burns inside me, and you are the fuel. If I can't have you, I will make sure no one else does. You are mine. You are my greatest weakness and my greatest strength. Without you, I am lost. If I can't have you, I will make sure you never belong to anyone else. I can't control this feeling. It's like I was meant to be with you, and the thought of you being with someone else tears me apart. If I can't have you, no one will. You are the one I want, the one I need. If I can't have you, then I won't let anyone else take what's mine. You belong with me. The idea of you with someone else is a wound that never heals. You are my everything, and if I can't have you, I'll make sure no one else does. You are my weakness, and I can't fight it. I can't imagine my life without you, and the thought of losing you to someone else breaks me. If I can't have you, no one will. You've stolen my heart, and I can't take it back. I need you in my life, and if I can't have you, I won't let anyone else fill that space. Every moment I spend without you is unbearable. You've become my obsession, and I can't live in a world where you're not mine. If I can't have you, no one else will. You are my one weakness, my only vulnerability. Without you, I am incomplete, and the thought of someone else having you is too much to bear. If I can't have you, no one will. The love I have for you is all-consuming, and it terrifies me. If I can't have you, then no one else will. You belong with me, and nothing will change that. I can't breathe without you. Every part of me longs for you, and if I can't have you, I'll make sure no one else does. You are my heart, my soul, my everything. If I can't have you, I'll make sure no one else gets to experience the love we could share. Every thought I have is about you, and it tears me apart to think of you with anyone else. You are my weakness, and I can't let go. If I can't have you, no one will. You are the one thing I need in my life. Without you, I am lost, and I won't let anyone else have what I crave. If I can't have you, no one will. This love is everything, and without you, I am nothing. If I can't have you, no one else will ever take your place in my heart. You make me feel things I never thought possible, and I can't imagine living in a world where you're not mine. If I can't have you, then no one will. You've become my obsession, my weakness, and my heart's desire. I can't imagine my life without you, and I won't let anyone else claim what belongs to me. Every moment without you feels like an eternity. You are my everything, and if I can't have you, then I will make sure no one else will. You are my one true desire, the one thing that completes me. Without you, I am nothing. If I can't have you, no one will. This love runs deep, deeper than anything I've ever known. You are my weakness, my obsession, and if I can't have you, I'll make sure no one else gets to love you the way I do. You are the one who holds my heart, my soul, and my future. Without you, I am lost, and I refuse to let anyone else have you. You are everything I've ever wanted, and the thought of you slipping away is unbearable. If I can't have you, no one will. There's a fire inside me that burns every time I think of you, a fire that only you can put out. But if I can't have you, then I fear the flames will consume everything. My heart, my mind, my world, everything falls apart when you're not here with me. In the quiet moments, when my thoughts wander to you, I realize how deep this feeling goes. You are my vulnerability, my weakness, and my strength all at once. If I can't hold you, I can't breathe. And if I can't have you, no one will. You haunt my every thought, like an addiction I can't quit, a craving I can't satisfy. The idea of losing you, of anyone else having you, shatters me far more than words can explain. You're my weakness, and without you, I am lost. Every time I close my eyes, I see you, not just in the distance, but right here beside me. The thought of you slipping through my fingers is unbearable. You are everything I want, and if I can't have you, my world is nothing but darkness. You are the one who makes me feel alive. Yet you are also the one who makes me vulnerable. This love, this obsession, this longing, it's all consuming. And if I can't have you, there's nothing left for me. No one else could ever take your place. The thought of seeing you with someone else is a pain too deep to describe. You are the person I need, my heart's desire, and if I can't call you mine, then I refuse to let anyone else take what's rightfully mine. I've never felt this way before, like a part of me is tethered to you, and without you, I am incomplete. You're my weakness, my obsession, and I can't bear the thought of anyone else having what I can't. If I can't have you, no one will. You are the one who makes me feel everything, the one who makes my heart race and my thoughts spiral. I can't control this, and I don't want to. But if I can't have you, I will fight for you until the very end. In the silence of my mind, I realize something terrifying. You are the only thing that matters. Without you, I am nothing, and if I can't hold you close, I will do whatever it takes to make sure no one else does. You're my weakness in the best and worst ways. The more I try to walk away, the more I find myself drawn back to you. And if you're not mine, then I don't know how to breathe without the air you give me. You make me feel alive, but you also make me feel desperate. Every time I think about you with someone else, a storm rages inside me. If I can't have you, I will never stop fighting for you, because you are my everything. My heart beats for you, but it also trembles in fear at the thought of losing you. You're my weakness, my obsession, and I can't let go. If I can't have you, then nothing else in this world matters. When I think of you, I feel a mix of passion, fear, and longing. You're everything to me, and the thought of losing you leaves me in pieces. If I can't have you, no one else ever will. You are the one I've always wanted, the one who has my heart in their hands. But if you slip away from me, if someone else takes what I hold so dearly, I can't promise I'll ever be the same again. Every moment without you feels like an eternity. You've become my weakness, my obsession, and the only thing I crave. I can't live in a world where you belong to someone else. If I can't have you, no one will. I can't fight this feeling anymore. It consumes me, this need for you, this craving to hold you in my arms. If I can't have you, then I will never stop trying, and I won't let anyone else get close. Every time I see you, I realize just how fragile I am. You've broken me down and built me up, and now I can't imagine a world without you. If I can't have you, then no one else will take what is mine. You make me weak in the best way possible, and yet the thought of losing you fills me with rage. If I can't have you, I'll make sure no one else can either. You're mine, and that's not up for debate. The way you make me feel is indescribable. It's like you have a hold on my very soul. If I can't be the one to make you happy, then no one else will. You belong with me no matter what. You are my weakness, my undoing, and my salvation. Without you, I am nothing, and the thought of someone else being with you drives me to the edge of madness. If I can't have you, I will stop at nothing to make sure no one else does. You've changed my world completely, turning everything upside down. I can't imagine a life without you, and the idea of you being with someone else is a thought I can't bear. If I can't have you, no one will. You are my addiction, my obsession, my need. I can't let you go, and I won't. If I can't have you, then I'll make sure you'll never be someone else's. You belong to me. I've tried to walk away, to move on, but you're always there, in my thoughts, in my heart. I can't fight this love anymore. If I can't have you, I'll make sure you're never with anyone else.